Let's ask you about the hair, man. What do you think? What should we do with it?
I like it. You're going to braid it back?
You guys will see Friday night. Next question. I believe a finish over Gray gets me right back up to possibly #1 contender. Keeps us up there, top 2 or 3.
And
how much is the 5-round fight play into your favor, Clay?
That's awesome, man. This is what the fans are looking for. This is what I've been hoping for a long time. I'm just thankful that the UFC granted us a 5-round main event after coming off both of us coming off losses. So, yeah, I'm definitely not going to disappoint. We're going to make the most of the opportunity, and the fans and Dana White and Joe Silva will be wanting more.
I know you mentioned when I talked to you before, you said you guys requested this fight and actually asked for a main event like this. Can you walk us through what was the process? Because I know this fight was rumored for a long time to happen, but when it finally got made, how much play did you guys have in asking for this to be the main event to get a 5-round fight?
We asked them, a few months ago. We weren't sure. It was kind of a shot in the dark, being that UFC doesn't really give main events to guys that just came off losses. So it was kind of just we kept our fingers crossed, hope for the best, hope that the win streak around before that and the loss to the eventual champion would kind of perk their interest, and the fact that as of late Gray has had experience in 5-round fights. You know what I mean? He's had some success, and yeah, they called us. We happened to be at the NCAA D1 wrestling tournament in St. Louis, and who did I bump into later that night? I saw Gray Maynard, and the town blew up 100,000 people and bumped into him by complete accident. We kind of just laughed, gave each other a hug, and we were expecting a great fight from there. Each time Gray steps in there, you see first, he was taking guys down on the ground and pounding them and finishing them and, getting some decision. And as of late, he's had a couple of fight of the nights and just, knocking down, dragging them out fights, dropping several of his last opponents several times in each round. So he's got a lot of confidence, a lot of power in his hands, and I'm not going to make the same mistake to stand in front of him. Anything's possible. I expect him to come out and try to take me down and, ground and pound me, and I expect him to try to take my head off, but we're not going to be there for him. We're going to be bouncing, staying on the outside, and implementing our game plan.
Does that change his style play to your favor, the fact that he has gone a little bit away from that wrestling style he had early in his career to where lately he's gone more to a boxing style in his fights? I mean, if he plays that game with you, does that play more into your favor?
5 rounds is huge for us, and the fact that we get to span it out, over 25 minutes, and to see him sit there and throw power punches for 25 minutes is fine with us. We're going to be ducking and moving, and we're not going to be there. We're going to be unpredictable and just stay on our horse, and we're going to attack from the get-go.
Is there more of a statement to be made in a fight like this? You beat a guy like Gray, who was the #2 guy for a long time. You have wins over both Anthony Pettis and Nate Diaz, who are supposed to be maybe #1 and 2 now. I mean, is there more of a statement in this division because of where they sit and the fact you've already beaten those guys?
I think it says a lot about a character. It's such as life, you see how you bounce back off of defeat or a shortcoming in life. You know what I mean? And I think champions are tested on what they do after a loss. So this is a testament to myself. This is more of a challenge to myself. Than a fight. It's hard to put into words. This is more a test to myself, and I'm excited about the challenge to take on the most decorated wrestler I've ever faced, a 3-time Division I All-American, Big Ten, outstanding wrestler. So I'm very excited about the opportunity that lies in front of me.